Hello everyone. If you're currently living in the United States, you may have heard about the Keeping Families Together initiative from the Department of Homeland Security. This initiative was implemented on August 19th of this year, and it's meant to allow certain non-citizen spouses and stepchildren of U.S. citizens to request parole in place under the Immigration and Nationality Act. In a nutshell, parole in place is a discretionary measure that permits non-citizens who are present in the U.S. without admission to stay in the U.S. for urgent humanitarian reasons or significant public benefit. Now, why is parole important? In order to be eligible for a green card through a process known as adjustment of status, the law requires that you be admitted and inspected or paroled. Therefore, if you entered the United States without a visa, you would not be eligible for a green card inside the United States. This process allows individuals who entered the United States with a visa to obtain their green cards here without going through a lengthy waiver procedure that involves leaving the country and going to an embassy or consulate. What does this mean for you if this initiative is implemented? If granted parole, eligible non-citizens may apply for adjustment of status to lawful permanent residency without the need to leave the U.S. The Department of Homeland Security estimates that 500,000 non-citizen spouses and 50,000 non-citizen stepchildren of U.S. citizens could benefit from this program. Note that only legally valid marriages will have a basis for adjustment of status. As you can see, this is great news for immigrants hoping to become American citizens. However, this initiative got blocked just a few days ago after its implementation. At the time of recording this video, a federal judge temporarily paused the Keeping Families Together initiative after it was challenged by 16 states that accused the Biden administration of bypassing Congress. It's unclear what's going to happen to the initiative, but stay tuned as I'll be posting an update as soon as the wheels get in motion again. In any case, if you think this initiative may apply to you, you should be prepared for whatever happens next. If you're unsure, here are the eligibility requirements. To be eligible, you must be a non-citizen currently married to a U.S. citizen, present in the U.S. without admission or parole since June 17, 2014, and have no disqualifying criminal records. For stepchildren, the child needs to be under 21 years old, unmarried as of June 17, 2024, and have been continuously present in the U.S. since that date. A non-citizen parent must be legally married to a U.S. citizen. Eligible individuals can begin applying immediately by filing an application form to USCIS either through the USCIS online portal or through an immigration attorney. The application fee is $580, and unfortunately there is no fee waiver available. Applicants must submit evidence of eligibility such as proof of continuous physical presence and a valid marriage certificate along with other supporting documents. If you choose to apply for Keeping Families Together, it's super important to be careful. So here are some common mistakes to avoid. The biggest mistake I often see people making when submitting any immigration applications is filling out incomplete forms. Always take the time to double check every section for accuracy and completeness to prevent unnecessary delays or rejections. I've seen people apply with incorrect fee payments. Always ensure that the fee is paid correctly and in full. Incorrect fee payment can cause administrative delays or even result in the rejection of your application. Remember, fee waivers are not available for this form. The third most common mistake is filing with insufficient supporting documents. The strength of your application heavily relies on the evidence you submit to demonstrate your relationship and continuous presence in the U.S. Lack of adequate documentation like marriage certificates, joint financial statements, and proof of your ongoing physical presence can significantly weaken your case. Another common mistake is missing biometrics appointments. Failing to attend your scheduled biometrics appointment can result in substantial delays. These appointments are crucial for verifying your identity and conducting necessary background checks. Take note and set up reminders well in advance to ensure you make it, and you make it on time. And this next one is simple, yet fairly common, which is providing fraudulent information. Any discrepancies or fraudulent details in your applications can lead to serious legal consequences, including denial of the application and possible deportation. Always provide truthful and accurate information. Lastly, I've seen cases where people forget to notify USCIS of changes to their case or living situation. If your circumstances change after applying, such as if you get married, divorced, or just got a new address, you must inform USCIS immediately. Failure to do so could affect your application's outcome. Now let's look at some of the most frequently asked questions. Question number 1, can I work while my application is being processed? Not while your application is being processed, but once your application is approved, you'll be able to apply for a work permit. Regardless, remember that unauthorized employment is forgiven if your spouse is a U.S. citizen. Question number 2, how long does the application process take? Processing times can vary depending on current volumes and specific case details. Generally, expect it to take anywhere from several months to about a year. Question number 3, what if my circumstances change during the application process? Any significant life changes, such as change in marital status or employment, should be discussed with an immigration attorney. Question number 4, Can I travel outside the US while my application is pending? You should not travel outside the United States. Once your parole application is filed and you move on to the next step known as adjustment of status, you'll be able to apply for advanced parole, which gives you permission to temporarily leave and return to the United States. Question number 5. How can I ensure my application is strong? To strengthen your application, ensure that all the information is accurate, provide comprehensive evidence supporting your relationship and eligibility, and prepare for any interviews or additional requests from USCIS. There are a lot of resources online to help train for the interview, so spend some time doing so to maximize your chances. Now that you know what you need to know, check if this initiative applies to your situation and get ready to apply as soon as the pause is lifted. If the initiative continues to be blocked by courts, don't lose hope, because you're still eligible for a green card through an I-601A waiver process. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay informed on what's new in immigration. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.